Ooh, I hope my neck crack can be the thing that syncs my audio. I'm holding my mic like this because it's cool. Hee hee hee. Decom time. Or should I say decom time travel?
No.
Today we're going to talk about Minutemen, the 2008 classic about 3 guys that go back in time to, be cool and popular and stuff.
It's more important than being rich and popular.
Now, I don't know if I'd go back in time to be popular. I'd probably go back in time to tell myself, yes, Caitlin, you do have enough time to masturbate before your roommate comes home.
Perfect.
Anyway, so I get to the movie, I guess. So we have like a solid minute 40 of exposition for the first day of school.
First day of high school, Verge. We finally made the big time.
Totally forgot he was in this movie, and I did recently binge The Vampire Diaries, so can't wait to see what references I make.
I can.
Speaking of references, yes, his name is Virgil, but I'm going to call him PJ, and I'm not even that big of a Good Luck Charlie fan, but it just feels more appropriate.
Come on, people, it's Virgil.
PJ and Derek are best buddies,
George.
but they got different vibes. One's a jock, and one's a bit dorkier. Note the braces. The two bros obvs have a girl BFF.
The 2 best guys right here, right now.
Who they both obvs pine for the entire time.
I'm your favorite though, right?
Who's obvs gonna be trying out for cheerleading?
Still can't believe you talked me into trying out for cheerleading.
Cut to football / cheerleading / PJ just fucking around tryouts.
Boomba.
While Derek sucks at throwing, Steph's checking out PJ's ass. When a kid in a rocket-powered cart thingy just comes zooming in, we get this seamless exposition.
Hey, D-Rock, isn't that your neighbor? Yeah, Charlie Tuttle. Hey, he's skipping our classes like 9 years old. They skip him a bunch of grades because he's supposed to be some kind of genius.
You're like, who are you telling this to? We just established that Derek is his neighbor, so Derek knows who this guy is. Are you saying this to the coach, maybe?
A real Einstein.
Derek chucks the football at the child prodigy, nailing him in the head. The rest of the team start just bullying this 9-year-old, so PJ tries to help, but then they start bullying him. He calls her his boy Derek.
Derek, you want to play friend? That's cool.
But Derek is like, nah, I'd rather be popular than, help my friend out. And honestly, the two get put in cheer uniforms and put makeup on them and get hung from this ram.
It's a nice red on you.
What a meet cute. Cut to 3 years later, or should I say traveled in time forward 3 years. Young Sheldon and PJ arrived at the school, though his audio definitely came from a different time because
actually allows me to understand what Albert Feinstein is trying to communicate with his various meows.
Isn't that amazing?
perfect ADR.
I'm not entirely certain, but I believe you may be employing sarcasm.
PJ has respected head nods with his faded friends, while his current one babbles on about his special interests.
Act so surprised every time you figure out how to power your house with tartar sauce.
His cocktail sauce.
The two come across their soon-to-be new best friend, but they don't know that yet. Do I sound nasally today? I feel like I'm talking quite nasally right now. I'm like, hey guys, I'm talking like this right now. And before anyone asks, I did not watch, I don't watch Succession, so I'm not going to make any of those jokes. Sorry, I don't know him.
I don't know who this man is.
But Sky High, on the other hand...
I'm better.
At lunch, we see the popular table speed ramps to the dork table. There's a lot of those in this. We have the stereotypical nerds surrounding PJ, making him feel lame.
How did it come to this?
Since they remind him of what happened 3 minutes ago, but of course to them, that was 3 years ago. Time travel, woo!
The incident I will one day be explaining to a very expensive therapist.
Now our quirky girl character shows up and is in love with Jimmy Neutron.
Hey, Hummingbird.
Now, was he really 9? Would, that mean, he'd be, 12 now? And I'm assuming she's, 17. Just, that's kind of odd, right? Plus, he's married to science, so we don't need to worry.
I'm married to science.
Hey, congratulations, buddy!
PJ notices Steph alone and goes to make his move. The two casually flirt.
Soda. I heard if you leave a penny in this stuff for a week, it comes out, shiny.
I was actually planning on drinking it.
Well, Never mind that.
Or at least it's kind of hard to tell because like her shots are not in focus. PJ's sitting in class learning about Tesla.
Tesla was so
When Tweenstein, what is it? Tweenstein. When Tweenstein comes barging in with an AV emergency.
I believe you are here for your booster chair.
I'll get it later.
People are so mean to this child. From the teacher's perspective, it's an honest question, but like the kids in the class are just so rude. Especially PJ. Come on, that's your boy.
No, he's not sick today. I hear he might not make it.
Very funny, Mr. Fox.
So like I went to private school for like 1 year, and in that year there was a kid that was like 9 or 11 or something, and they've been like homeschooled their whole life before that. So it wasn't just like they were like a lot younger than us. They were also like going to school for the first time. They were only in my gym class, so it wasn't like too crazy. But like I do remember once they were like running after geese and was like so happy. And like people kind of laughed at them, but like I wish I could have had that joy, you know? The pure joy of running after geese. Baby James brings PJ to the computer lab explaining a bunch of science fucking bullshit that like sounds plausible, I guess.
You remember when I was on that physics new reality many worlds theory kick?
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Once at the lab, the nerds salute their king.
Dude, no way I'm saluting you.
And at first, I did want to ship these two, but then again, the age thing. I'm still very confused about that. Chaotic good Stewie Griffin explains to PJ that he invented time travel.
Check it out.
But PJ doesn't believe him.
Charlie, you're 14 years old. You're 2 years away from your driver's license. You still call your underwear underpants. Yet I'm supposed to believe you can build a time machine?
He's 14. Okay, that's still like too young. Like if we're still to believe the other kids he's interacting with are like 17. They're like seniors in high school. It's weird. PJ and Doctor Whose Child Is This make a deal that if PJ helps get a mechanic, that he gets to then decide what they do with time travel first.
When we try it out for the first time, we're gonna use it for whatever I wanna do.
All right.
And why did he use the he pronoun? Okay, there are she, her mechanics. I'm sure there are they, them mechanics.
Hardware person we need? It's tricky.
Why?
Because he not only needs to be gifted mechanically, but also, let's say, require a certain moral flexibility.
Like, why assume you're gonna find a he, him? Huh? Well, it's 2008. And who is their he, him mechanic gonna be?
What about him?
The Zach attack. The three boys chill at PJ's looking over the blueprints. Zeke offends Megamind's pussy.
His name is Albert Feleinstein.
It's the dumbest name for a cat I've ever heard.
And PJ's little sister comes down in her best fit to try and pick up some older men. It doesn't work because ew, both because she finds them ill
Ew, he's gross.
and because I find this ew. Bad boy knows how to read the blueprints.
Quantum integration to the physical properties of light projection. Looks like it could work.
Crazy, right? Like a guy who's a mechanic knows how to read mechanical blueprints. Whoa, nuts.
Yeah, Mongo Reed.
The three brainstorm about what they're gonna do with the time machine when they jump, and PJ says
2 words, gentlemen. The lottery.
Nice.
they also don't know where they're gonna build the time machine.
This is gonna take some major amperage.
Rick, and a long way from 40, knows the perfect place.
I know the place. It's perfect. It's completely perfect.
The boys go to Disney staple JP Manoa, aka the vice principal, to get said perfect place. Why is it always a vice principal? Like, are principals just like too expensive to book?
It's just the way the system works. It's actually in the vice principal's handbook.
They find the VP trying to get some snacks out of the vending machine, and it's not working. And totally not because Chester's stuffed in there.
Hey, fellas.
How did he get in there? Mr. Young asks Mr. Tolkien for the ambiguous room of 77.
We want room 77.
He says nah,
Never gonna happen.
so PJ bribes him.
We can convince you to reconsider.
So we're just gonna leave our boy Chester in there?
All right, scooch over to your left. I'm going after the pretzel nubs.
Okay, cool. To the mysterious room 77. Apparently the school knocked down a bunch of itself to make the football field, but they kept this room as like a bunker.
Actually built to be the school's fallout shelter back in the 1950s.
And the upkeep for the place, of course, is up to par.
Someone call extreme classroom makeover.
This is a disaster.
Cue time machine movie montage. To a fucking bop, may I add? And if you know this movie and or anything about music, it is Allie and AJ's like, whoa. Just pop my hip. Ugh, like, whoa.
I knew I smelt a conservative.
Accurate response to seeing Nixon. The undeniable bop ends and our time machine is built.
Okay, this is it.
Why did they keep the picture of Nixon up? And is that like Eisenhower? Why? Because like the 50s? Nixon was like mainly the 70s. He was the VP at the time. Oh, okay. Learn something new every day.
Dude, just turn it on.
The three debate on who should like go back in time first, and they're all too nervous.
Just ate a meatball sandwich. I got cramps.
Yeah, and this is my new favorite shirt.
Zeke and PJ grab the cat and chuck him in the vortex. Doogie Howser freaks out because that is not PETA approved.
He could die! You were okay with me going in there.
PJ and him bicker back and forth until the cat pops back out.
Whoa. Cat's a
Traveling forward a minute in time.
8:43.
844.
Exact 1 minute differential. That means
Your cat is the first time traveler in history.
So we have Einstein the dog, and we have Albert Feinstein the cat as the animal test subjects that travel in time first. Do you think the writers like did that like as a slight nod to Back to the Future, or do you think they just did it for the pun?
¿Por qué no los dos?
The Ice Pop and Pussy's time jump alerts the science nerds. Like, honestly, I didn't even remember these guys were in this movie. We got Snack Guy and over-exaggerated movement guy. They kind of just like randomly like have scenes and just like pop in and out, so whatever. Cut back to the school library. PJ is eavesdropping on Derek's sad attempt to assure Steph that he is not cheating by totally sounding like he was cheating.
Come on, Steph. I mean, Jocelyn's hot, but she's a total bottom feeder.
She's a bottom feeder because she eats his ass. Steph believes him, I guess, and he leaves with his boys. PJ swoops in.
Oh, hey, Steph, I didn't see you there.
Oh, hey.
He and Steph reminisce about old times and remind us we're in a library.
Turn on the telephone pole.
So, like, have they not talked these last 3 years? Like, wouldn't you think she had said any of this, like, earlier?
You know, Derek really did try to stop those football players, but you know how seniors are.
Even though it's a lie. Like, he for sure wasn't trying to stop them, unless he did during the time when they were getting dressed up in the uniforms and putting the makeup on and being hot on the ram, but I doubt it. I mean, you know how seniors are. Can I just say though, like, this scene is adorable.
You know, they say that people who don't let go of the past die faster and get more acne.
So cute, so charming. I mean, look at these smiles. It's, cute. Time for the first real jump to win the lotto.
In order to guarantee that the vortex maintains stability long enough for us to return safely, we're only gonna have 10 minutes on the other side.
5 explains that the time jump can make them explode, but NBD.
That's funny, I thought you said exploding.
I did.
They successfully jumped to 127 yesterday.
We're time travelers. We're time travelers.
The boys run to the store to get a lotto ticket, but they are not 18, so they can't legally gamble.
Are you feeling like you have ID? You need to be 18 to buy a lottery ticket.
So naturally, they ask Robot Man out front to go and get it for them, but they gotta go back to school because they don't got enough time.
You guys, we have 2 minutes to get back to school.
So they leave the ticket with Robot Man and say they're gonna come back, but Robot Man's not an idiot, so when he won the lotto, he fucking kept the money. PJ's still determined to win the lotto, but Bill Nye the Science Kid gets all up in his personal space to tell him no.
The end!
Can you back up? I have personal space issues.
Our boy Chester can't seem to catch a fucking break because these dumbass kids steal his clothes, and he goes to find them, and he's like, finds himself in an even more horrible situation. He's like, y'all wanted to see peen? Like, ew. Like, don't force him to show peen. And then laugh at him. Like, it's gross.
If you're trying out a new look, Chester, let me be the first to say it's not working.
Also, like, this VP dude?
Stole my clothes. Can you help me get them back?
I'd like to. Really, I would, but that would mean altering the delicate social system here at the school. So, good luck.
Like, fuck this VP, dude. Like, seriously, you're gonna, like, not do shit? Nowadays, at least, like, 14 parents would sue by now. PJ and Sherlock have a eureka moment watching this unfold. They go back in time and help out the outcasts.
Exactly.
PJ gives this awe-inspiring speech to Zeke about it's a duty to help them and their school, branding them as the Minutemen.
Who are the Minutemen?
We, us, the all-important minutes in time. Clever, right?
Sort of.
Not really.
The Minutemen prepare for their next jump, but something's wrong, so someone has to stay behind.
Not it! Not it!
Not it! Oh!
Or do they?
Not it.
Because this girl shows up, remember her?
The Back to the Future fan club.
Oh, right.
I love that movie, even though I never really saw it.
Honestly, me. With so many movies. Prodigy, tell me how you really feel, doesn't think she should join the club.
No. Listen to me. We might as well take advantage of what's going on here. Think about it.
But is outnumbered. Bird Fetish stays behind to monitor the things, and the boys jump in. But they first need a makeover.
That's better.
Where did you get these?
My dad just bought Ski World. How lucky is that? I mean, had he still owned the Shrimp and Waffle Hut, that would be like no help at all.
Iconic look activated.
Highlight these massive guns.
Bro, you're built like a chihuahua.
You look like a Yeti in that thing.
You probably think I don't know what a Yeti is.
Do you?
They jump back and give Chester some new threads.
No one ugly allowed. I got myself some new threads.
Then wreck the VP's diorama.
Or like diarrhea.
Would he be there? In the previous, time, he was walking in the hall. I mean, I guess maybe this is where he was before he walked in, with no help to offer. Minutemen become outlaws as they continue to jump back in time and help out.
Outlaw.
On the run from Johnny Law.
Naughty Ned!
So, how exactly does this work? Take this scene. Poor Eugene not only has to hide his boner at work, but he slips and falls in front of everyone. So Zeke sees this, they go back and help Eugene, but is old Zeke still sitting in the restaurant watching this happen? Can they create paradox by seeing each other? We got another montage to go to. With another bop, Run It Back Again by Corbin Bleu. We got the boys saving dorks, the science guys freaking out from computers, and shady agent people watching the boys montage. Classic. Why would they be following the youngest one in a creepy van? Maybe we should have rethought this. All the kids that the snowsuit guys seem to save get a big ego.
Am I a trendsetter? You tell me, amigo. I mean, who else are these kids supposed to look up to set trends? Those doorknobs?
Urkel is more concerned about the fact that he didn't tell them exactly where he got all of the science from.
I stole it from NASA.
You robbed NASA?
3 boys, drastically different heights, screaming about stealing from NASA? Yeah, they're the snowsuit men for sure.
They're called the Minutemen.
They agree not to jump for a while, but Steph breaks her leg, so they jump back in time to save her. PJ catches her and she immediately knows who he is because they've known each other for a while.
Excuse me, what is going on here?
Chester and his friends keep harassing us.
Shut up, dirtball. All right, everybody just settle down. Chester, last I remember, you were at the bottom of the food chain. And I will not tolerate students leapfrogging to a higher social status. So you come with me.
Dude only gives a fuck when he's the one bullying? Oh, okay. No, okay. Sure. I really backed myself in a corner here. This running bit of giving Charlie a different name every time is it's getting difficult. Do you have any suggestions?
Stephen Hawkid.
Clever. Stephen Hawkid reads the paper and freaks out when he sees Robot Man is suing a lady on a bike for hitting him after the VP stopped. Seems logical. The boy freaks and runs away.
Oh, that's a world gone mad! Mad, I tell you!
Global warming. He's really freaked out.
As we all should be. Steph shows up at PJ's insisting that Get Out is his favorite Jordan Peele movie, but he says nope. That was my way of saying that she's like, hey, you're snowsuit guy. And he's like, nah.
Don't even try it, Verge. Get Out?
She tells him that she knows that they're the snowsuit bitches and wants to know how they do it.
Oh, how do you do it, huh?
Fade to the football game. The team's losing, Chester runs in, making them lose more. Steph has an idea, fade to PJ's.
Time travel? That's whacked out, man.
A little uncool that you told Derek? Yeah, I know he's your boyfriend and you all used to be besties, but you have to realize that's not your information to tell. They asked PJ to stop Chester so Derek could win the game.
You guys want the Minutemen to stop Chester from interfering with the game.
No, we want you guys to do it.
Derek half-ass apologizes for what happened.
I mean, I know we never really talked about what went down that day freshman year. But the thing is, I tried to stop him. It was a raw deal, man.
What was the raw deal? Don't do anything and you'll be popular?
Always chilling.
PJ agrees, feeling nostalgia for his old friendship, while he goes to his current friends to tell them what's what. Gene B's nuts warns them about the space-time continuum, but they say it's low-key their fault that Chester has big dick energy in the first place.
It was actually our fault.
That globe barely touches anything, and it's already making so much glass-breaking noises.
Is it me? Or have I totally lost control of this project?
Lost control, bro.
Dude, speaking of globe, how many fucking globes does this kid have in his room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of this shit too. And also the fucking poster. Like, we get it.
The kid is smart.
The time trio jumped back, stopping Chester, allowing Derek to win the big game. PJ took a tape of the initial events back in time with him, preventing it from being altered. He shows him the tape to show how he helped. Derek is V grateful, and he wants PJ to party with them.
Tomorrow we're partying at my house, and Verge, you gotta be there.
Oh,
He blows off his plans with WizKid and then goes to what I'm assuming is his first high school party.
I haven't been to a party since I was 10.
PJ and Steph flirt talk some more when Derek literally comes between them. PJ remembers that he actually forgot to cancel the plans, but he doesn't worry too much.
Probably forgot all about it.
But like established in the beginning, Derek is Computer Lab's neighbor. PJ perfectly dances in front of a placed window, and he sees it and becomes peeved.
How many more times do I have to apologize?
212 times ought to do it.
PJ apologizes for ditching him by leaving him on hold. Steph calls PJ crying, so he zooms over to her house to save the day.
Could have used the front door.
She tells him how she caught Derek cheating.
I saw him kissing Jocelyn Lee.
PJ butters her noodles to make her feel better.
No, but you like pistachio nuts, but in the rush to get over here, I accidentally grabbed a bag of pasta shells.
Derek has the audacity to call her and try to explain.
Babe, can we just talk this out?
It's Derek.
Steph tells PJ she's gonna end it.
I have to end it once and for all.
Derek has even more of an audacity to try to guilt trip PJ into helping him.
You don't know what it's like to be, man. I mean, a great athlete, usually popular.
By going back in time and stopping Steph from catching him.
Oh no, I mean, you really hurt her.
Like total scum.
But I didn't cheat. When Jocelyn made the first move, she kissed me, but I didn't kiss her back. And that does not count as cheating.
She made the first move and you didn't kiss her back, so that doesn't count as cheating. Dude, how do you usually don't cheat on a witch with a vampire? Idiot.
You're kind of scary and unapproachable. Can we sit with you?
Me. PJ is then abducted by the FBI agents. Great use of our taxpayer money.
You got the wrong guy, but I can give you the names of the two. So I'm gonna give them fake names. Never rat you guys out.
Before Brainiac yaps, PJ pulls a gotcha.
I took a semester of government. Gotta be minus.
And like, look at this guy's face. This is like, it's a perfect face. He's so pissed that these kids broke into NASA, invented time travel, but he cannot prove it.
Time travel.
What?
Time travel?
Crazy.
That's
I mean, that's
something
like
else.
so
That's like
science
never
fiction.
even
Hollywood baloney.
I don't know. Like, this third act breakup doesn't feel earned.
Thanks to you, we have the FBI on our backs.
Me? I wanted to stop this whole thing weeks ago, but no! You had to use it for your own personal gain.
Charlie's right, going to parties, hanging with the popular.
Hey.
Like, yeah, PJ has been like kind of selfish, but like Zeke kind of agreed to jump back too. I can understand Artemis Fowl being pissed, but like Zeke not so much.
Good luck on your new life as a popular person.
Then we got PJ agreeing to help this cheating ass
What do you say, Verge? You gonna help me out, buddy?
Yeah, sure.
because he's feeling sad and lonely. No, nuh-uh. Fuck that man. Think about Steph. She deserves a better man. Cuckoo for Charlie's Puffs wakes him up, being fucking creepy. Look, we're in Oliver territory here, girl.
Oh, I'd like to have an orange juice.
Results!
Also, swore she was gonna say orgasm. Thank God for subtitles. She says orange. Muse discovers a supermassive black hole on its way.
That's bad, right?
Lovebirds fly to the FBI to confess and warn them about the vampire baseball game song.
What?
The black hole! Oh, I knew you guys were under funded, but come on!
This extra's facial expressions are amazing too. Look at these. Perfect. And Tina Gent, really reaching here now, tells them we have under 4 hours till the black hole opens and destroys everything.
We have less than 4 hours to the end of the world.
Cut to, fade to black, probably for a commercial, then open to the kids walking across the football field to the school dance. Appropriately 50s themed. Steph and PJ are walking together just as friends.
Hey, what are friends for?
So did he go back and change things? Well, technically he did, but not for what you think. Derek meets up with him at the dance to go over their plan. PJ still seems down for it. Steph walks over to talk to PJ and he tries to open up to her in a vague AF way.
There's a moment in one of our lives that's about to change. And I don't know if it's for the better, worse.
But she is not getting it.
I'm not following.
The winner of the King and Queen are announced, and it's Steph and PJ.
Stephanie Jameson and Virgil Fox, get up here. You won.
He says he went back in time and stuffed the boxes, so they'd win.
I guaranteed that we'd win. I went back in time and stuffed the ballot box.
See, told you it wasn't what you thought. The two share a cute little dance with some adorable moments.
This is weird.
Yeah. Why?
A good weird. How you can be friends with someone for so long and then
It's different.
a good different.
Ruined by this fucker. Just wish he'd die and then come back, obviously, because he's wearing his resurrection ring. Derek pulls PJ off to go time travel, but the school thinks they're gonna fight. I'm gonna fight who's ever operating this camera. Focus on the only person that's in the shot. You got it here. Undertold tries to warn PJ about the black hole, but they're interrupted by
FBI, CIA, Bureau of Weights and Measures.
So, like, the Department of Weight and Measures is described as this. Like, why would they have anything to do with, like, time traveling kids? Is that, like, the joke? Or is it because their parent company is Standard in Technology? Would kids even care?
In the future, you should probably go first.
Thunder starts rumbling and the black hole starts opening. Thankfully, it's on the football field and not the baseball field because
The Twilight scene. Yeah, we know. We get it. We get the fucking joke, okay?
everyone runs outside to see the hole. The FBI and the trio try to frantically explain their plan.
We're supposed to go inside the black hole and close it?
And the one time this guy gives a shit about his fucking students.
Hold the phone. We cannot let these students go in that thing. They could die.
We have no choice.
The three suit up, strut down the hall on their way to save the world.
Good luck, Zeke.
This girl totally just came. Pigeon Lady wishes good luck to Chuck, freezing him in the process. How I react to kisses too. They make it outside. Steph wishes PJ luck, but no kisses because Derek is too busy cock blocking as always.
Just be careful.
The boys jump back in the black hole and stabilize it from the other side. PJ notices the date and sees it's the first day of high school for them, the first 5 minutes of the movie. And for me, the first day of middle school. Ew. PJ takes this opportunity to try to fix his social life. Before he makes it down, Charlie Brown University makes his Mike Love confession speech, basically saying how PJ's worst day is his best because he made a friend.
This day that you hate so much just because you got a little embarrassed. This is my favorite day.
And honestly, in the case of Charles Tuttle, I'm on his side. Michael Wheeler, you need to reevaluate your best day ever vibes.
And I've loved you every day since.
PJ still questions if he should do something when he sees what we've all known this entire time. Derek didn't do shit. He was actually the one who said they should put makeup on them.
Why don't we smear this all over him?
As Zinky and the Brain walk back to the vortex they left in the park by the children's playground,
Beat it, kid. We're working here.
they get an alert that it's going to close faster than they initially thought, so they book it to the hole. Since neither of them are track stars, they're not going to make it.
We're a mile away! We're stuck in the past forever!
PJ rides in on the rocket car to get them there quicker, which gives them enough time to have his makeup speech.
Do not want to go back there. Kid's getting roughed up by some football players. It's real ugly.
You don't say.
Now race to the vortex time. Go! This whole movie, Zeke has been hyping up his tool of choice, grappling hook.
The grappling hook.
You making fun of the hook?
Ah, yes, we mustn't forget the grappling hook.
Oh, everybody's gotta make fun of the hook.
You'll be needing me too, sir. And my hook.
And this was the payoff.
We're never gonna make it!
No problem.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, grappling hook!
Unlike me, they finish a Mario Kart race and make it back in time.
That is it. No more time travel.
The three time egos end up on the first day they ever time traveled, back before Steph caught Derek cheating or Hawk Girl kissed Boss Baby.
Thanks, Pumpkin.
You've never kissed her before. The scene in the hallway hasn't happened yet.
PJ tells Derek off,
You were always gonna be a dork anyways, Virgil.
And you were always gonna be a jerk, Derek. Have a nice life.
who still isn't focused? Was the direction only focus on Jason Dolly? I know his last name is a camera movement, but
It's not even the function that we're failing at here, people.
so the movie ends with PJ telling Steph how he feels about her, even though she hasn't broken up with Derek. Then Spock suggests their next science feat to be teleportation.
Bigger than time travel!
Zeke and PJ drag him off as he's yelling about the good outcomes.
It's about global warming!
He mentions gas prices and global warming. Makes sense. If you can teleport, you don't need a car, save on gas, less gas emission, great for the ozone. But he also says that he can win back his, girl. Like, is it because, she'll be impressed? I mean, I guess, right?
Woo! Such an honor.
Then the movie's over. Well, other than this random Harlem Shake-esque video at the end.
To go inside the black hole and close it?
As far as I can figure, it's the only way. We'll take the remote back with.
So Minutemen, does it hold up? Was that the question I was asking myself? I guess that's kind of the question you're always asking yourself now when you watch old movies. Nothing super crazy happened. Pretty low-key. I think that's a good explanation of this movie. Low-key. Like I said, the big friendship fight at the end, just didn't even feel that big. I had similar feelings with Go Figure, where I feel like the pacing is odd and just underdeveloped. What was even the point of PJ's younger sister? Nothing. No point.
Big brother's pretty cool, huh?
When you die, can I have your room?
Also just had a thought. So they gave Chester new threads, helping him out, making him look fresh as fuck. But why? Just to make him fresh as fuck? They could have just gave him his normal clothes and he'd still be good. Was it a gotcha to the bullies? Aha, you tried to make me look nude, but I look fucking fly as hell. My drip is too hot to handle. Maybe if they just gave him his normal clothes, he wouldn't have gotten such a big ego. Also, everyone else they helped, they just helped normally, just from falling or being embarrassed. Was it just their proximity to them that made the kids popular? High school kids are fickle. Also cannot get over how this will become this one day. Puberty's crazy. Overall, not a bad movie. Acting wasn't bad.
Like your regular slide projector?
Did I say regular?
Not really totally cringy lines.
I just want you because you have a big creepy crush on her.
Creepy crush? I vote yes.
So I guess I give it 6 time jumps out of 5, because time travel. To future me editing this, eat something, bitch. You're fucking hungry.
We are the Minutemen, not the Weenie Men.